Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
For Lanphier, they're going with 5'9" senior Yakima Rose, 6'3" sophomore Cardell McGee, 5'8" and a senior leading scorer in the conference Xavier Bishop, 5'11" junior Andre Williams, and 6'6" junior William Bowles. Railers will be jumping center with Hop and Bowles. And Josh, we are ready for basketball.
Yeah, we are. We're back on, and the Railers just in time for tip. Going to William Bowles, 6'6" and a junior, going against Aaron Hop, a 5'10" and a senior, and Bowles wins the tip. First possession to Lanphier.
Lanphier going right to left here at Roy S. Anderson in the first half in their road black uniforms with the white lettering trimmed in orange, orange numerals trimmed in white. Railers in the home whites with red lettering and numerals trimmed in green, and the stripes along the side of the jersey and the shorts. Down low quickly to Bowles, makes a spin move off the glass. Won't go. He is going to be called 4 steps, and so again, turnover. But that's one of the things that we're really going to see this Railer defense struggle against is getting the ball down low.
Oh, he's big, and we watched him play against the sophomores last year. And I was talking with sophomore coach Greg Alexander before the game, and he was a ton for the sophomores to handle, and they went right to him tonight. It sounded like I read in the paper, though, he's been under the weather, so not sure how many minutes Bowles will be able to go, but he starts the game tonight.
As a concerned basketball fan, I think he should rest.
Yeah, he does need to. He looks tired already.
Isaiah goes baseline on a blocking foul. Is going to be whistled. And I'll tell you one thing. The officiating crew tonight, we have some of the better officials in the conference.
We see these guys quite often. So they know when Lincoln and Lanphier get together, they better put a good crew on.
Foul is on Bowles. That's his first. As Josh said, first on the team. Inbound out to Garrett Isles to KJ Fry. KJ over to Isaiah.
Yeah, really long and athletic and lanky too are the Lions. So any type of hesitation on any shot the Railers have, they're not going to get a shot off.
Hop's pull up from about 12 feet away is no good. Rebound comes down to Rose. Rose in the front court almost lost the behind the back dribble, stuck on his hip. Swinging around quickly now to Rose. On top to McGee. Bishop on the wing. And you know one thing, as the three comes up from the right side, that's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Garrett Isles. Every time Bishop gets it, he's going to look to shoot.
Well, and he can shoot from anywhere. I mean, he really can shoot the basketball from a lot of different areas on the court. He's deep. He can also get to the hole, but one thing you want to do is try and get him off that three-point line. Make him drive. He's not near as good a player when he's driving.
Minute 45 gone in this one. Still waiting for our first score. Isaiah Bowers holds in the left corner. Back out to Aaron Hop. Hop working against McGee. Brings a pass to the near side to Isles. Garrett checks over with the coach. Good crowd here at Roy S. Anderson tonight as they get it to Hop between the circles on the right side to Biggs. Biggs on top to Garrett Isles. Garrett fakes the three, drives in the corner. Isaiah's going to drive baseline. Isaiah's going to go up strong. He got it under the underside of the rim, and it got knocked away into the hands of Lanphier.
Yeah, And Isaiah had a nice drive, just couldn't get it to go.
McGee inside the Bowles, too big and strong, up and good.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Nice moves too by Bowles too. One back down dribble and reverse spin, and that was an easy basket. Biggs was probably giving up about 40, 50 pounds on Bowles.
David may be Biggs, but Bowles is bigger.
Oh, he is a big boy too.
Fry on the right wing, watched by Williams, on top to Hop. And again, Josh, we've talked about it the past couple games. The defense have really, as the ball is tipped away from Isaiah, defenses have really pushed the Railers off that three-point line.
Yeah, they have, and Lanphier doing the same thing. A three goes for Lanphier, but Yakima Rose underneath after the basket was good, pushing off against Biggs. So the team foul is going to go against Rose. Personal foul against Rose, but a three goes down for Andre Williams, and just a junior. Jeff, this team is ranked 5th in the state with just one senior in the starting lineup.
Oof. So a 5-0 lead for Lanphier. 3 minutes in. Hop back out to Isles, now to Bowers. Hop fakes one way, then the other, and picked up, shuffled his feet, turnover. And another scoring drought for the Railers as we get things started here. Williams into the front court, working against the Railer pressure.
Yeah, they're going to go right to Bowles, too.
McGee at the top of the key, dumps it down to Rose, who cuts on the baseline, gets the pass up and in.
Yeah, very unselfish Lanphier team, too. Nice passing by Cordell McGee, found Rose easily for a layup, and again, Fry for three, no good.
KJ's three rolls off, no good. Rebound comes down to Lanphier. McGee behind the back, scoops in the layup. What a move, up and in. Coach Alexander certainly doesn't like to use his timeouts early, but down early 9-0. It's time to at least settle everything down and try and let everybody kind of calm down and say, okay, they've had their big spurt to begin the game. Now we got to just calm down.
Yeah, we talked about it too. They're going to come out with just as much energy as the Railers are, and a 9-0 start to the game for Lanphier. These were the runs that Lanphier can put on you in a hurry. And sparked by Cordell McGee. He's 6'3" and a sophomore. Yakima Rose, 5'9" and a junior, and the big boy underneath, William Bowles, 6'6" and a junior. A lot of teams that are ranked high, or some of the better teams when you get to varsity basketball, generally have senior-laden team, as we did a couple of years ago. This has one senior. Now he's an important 25-point-a-game senior, but this team is very young and will be good for next couple of years for sure.
So after the timeout at the 4:10 mark, Railers back with the basketball, still looking for their first points of the night. Down early, 9-0. Hop the timeline, works it to the right wing to Isles, high post to Isaiah. Hop comes out. Hops there, tries to make a move, kicks back out to Isaiah. Isaiah's going to drive to the basket. He's going to take it up strong off the glass. No good, but he's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting two. And Josh, I'll tell you one thing about the timing of the call. It seemed like it was after the shot was missed and Isaiah went down. That's when the call was made.
Yeah, I think it was body contact after Isaiah had released it, but that's going to be Yakima Rose's second. So a big foul for Lanphier, a big foul by for the Railers as Yakima Rose goes to the bench, one of their glue guys that doesn't score a lot of points, but he's that guy that normally guards their best player on the other team. He's a guy that gets 5 or 6 rebounds as Bowers steps up and hits the first free throw. But nice drive by Bowers. He's gone to the hole a couple times hard. This time he reaps the benefit of it. 2 free throws, Bowers. 9-2, Lanphier.
Isaiah came in shooting 64% on the season. Railers finally get on the scoreboard. Down low and knocked away. The Lions are contending that it was tipped away as McGee tried to get it along the baseline to Corrington Jones in the contest for the first time.
Bacon early substitution in for Biggs. Now the sophomore Drew Bacon checks in as Coach Al may want a little more size down there against Bowles.
Got to get it across the timeline. Bowers, boy, if he wasn't at 10, he was at 9.5.
Yeah, real close.
3:20 to go. Hop, nice move up to Bacon, to Garrett. KJ, haven't got Garrett a 3 yet. Hop, nice move, pull up from 15, front rim, no, gets his own rebound, kicks back out to Isaiah. Isaiah's gonna pull up from 14, won't get the roll, ball tipped out of bounds, last touch by Hop. Going out of bounds, it'll go back to the Lions. 3:05 to go, Railers down 9-2.
See the Railers trying to really speed up, Lanphier has sped them up a little faster than they really want to go, I think, right now. Quick shot by Bowers that time. Hop a little bit out of control with the dribble, so that's what the pressure defense can do to you. It makes you speed up as well.
Under 3 minutes to go. Bishop. I'm not sure Bishop has even taken a shot yet.
No, he hasn't. He'll get his shots. You wait. The time you forget about him is when he hits a couple in a row.
Jones from the corner left it short. Isaiah did a good job of blocking out, but the rebound is tipped out to Lanphier, and Bishop controls at the top of the key on the dribble. Now over to Williams, back to Bishop. Bishop fakes, pull up, long three. That one's way short. Rebound down to the hands of Isaiah Bowers. 2:25 to go. Railers down 9-2. Lanphier missing some shots, so the Railers getting their opportunities. Hop kicks back out to Isles. Now to Bowers. Over in the corners, tipped a little bit, so that messed up the rhythm for KJ to fire off one, so he gets it back out, and the Railers will reset. Drew Bacon holds now to Bowers. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Josh, the Railers are working on their second straight quarter without a field goal. They didn't get one Tuesday night at Southeast. They haven't gotten one yet here today. Does KJ fix that? No, missed everything on a three.
Yeah, they're really making you speed up on your shot, too. You've got to be catch and release against the Lions from Lanphier, because if not, you won't get a comfortable shot off. And that time, KJ took just a little too long to get it going.
Bishop's three. That's good. He didn't wait. He hits a three to make it 12-2. Hop working against Williams into the front court. Hop goes right down the lane and had it stripped away. Ball loose, picked up by Bacon in the corner. Hop really slow getting up on the baseline. Isaiah the move off the glass, and it finally goes down.
Nice move by Bowers as the Railers were able to keep that alive after Hop got stripped. Bacon grabbed the loose ball and then found it over to Bowers. Bowers looking really aggressive right now, going to the hole for the Railers. About the only thing they've got so far.
12-4, a minute left in the first quarter. Lanphier with an 8-point lead. Three on the way, that's going to be up, and that's good. Carnell McGee with 5, and they've extended to a 15-4 lead.
Yeah, see, they've just got a lot of weapons that they can put out there, Jeff. That time it was McGee from 3, and they bring in Derek King, a 6'5 senior, off the bench, so more size and athleticism for Lanphier.
Hop's going to try and go baseline. He's cut off, pulls it back up, trying to cross court to Fry. The ball's tipped away. Can they catch it to Bishop? Bishop cannot track it down as he heads out into the lobby. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Railers down 15-4. We want to remind you that Railer basketball is brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, Headline Salon LLC, and Grau Incorporated. Josh, 30.7 to go in quarter number 1. Railers down 15-4.
Yeah, it'd be nice the Railers get a big basket here. 15-4, go into the second quarter with a little momentum, get that spark going, get this crowd into it. The Railers yet to hit a 3, and of course, Railer Nation loves the 3 ball. So let's see if we might be able to get Kirby or Isles open, but very good scouting report so far by Lanphier.
Bryson was trying to get one to Garrett Isles, cutting down the lane. Unfortunately, he ran into a roadblock in Bowles, and the pass went sailing out of bounds. So with 6.1 to go, Lanphier with a chance to extend their 15-4 lead. Bishop with 3.
I'll tell you, he's
with
really
2.
good at this.
He's going to fire it up. It's on the way off the backboard. No good. End of quarter number 1. Lanphier starts it off well. It's Lanphier 15, Lincoln 4. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Railer Basketball this season brought to you by Lincoln College, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, and 5th Street Food Mart as we start quarter number 2. Railers with the basketball, trailing 15-4. All 4 points for the Railers have come from Isaiah Bowers, 2 on a pair of free throws, and 1 on a lay-in. Hop with a move, pulls up from 15. That's going to be on the way and good.
Nice shot by Hoppy. He's really been guarded well so far by Lanphier, and that time Hoppy was able to get off a nice 15-foot jump shot where he's comfortable with. So good job, and everything's been tough, Jeff. Every offense, we haven't got an open look yet.
15-6, Lincoln down by 9. over to Williams, and he lost focus and just didn't hang on to it. He was looking to do something with it before he caught it. Turnover at midcourt will give the ball back to the Railers. Nolan Hullinger in the contest for the Railers, along with Garrett Isles, Aaron Hopp, Bryson Kirby, and Isaiah Bowers. Yeah. So turnover.
Bowles guarding Bowers right now. You'd like to see, I think he, excuse me, got an advantage here going to the basket.
Hopp between the circle. Now over to Garrett Isles near the front volleyball line here at Roy S. Anderson. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Hopp watched by Bishop. Again, one of their top defenders, Yakima Rose, on the bench with 2 early fouls. Bowers kicks back over to Kirby. Bryson open, wing 3 on the way is good.
Kirby with a quick release, and both guys went on the drive to Bowers, and that's a key right now. If they're going to guard Bowers with Bowles, Isaiah can get to the basket and make somebody help, and that time he did that. It was Kirby's man. Bowers found Kirby for a wide open 3, and Kirby was able to knock it down.
Railers have cut it to 15-9, 6.5 to go in the first half. Williams over to Bishop. The lefty 3 on the way is good again.
Yeah, and that's what happens. You just leave him open for a split second, and he may have one of the quickest releases around in high school basketball. When that thing hits his hands, it's off, and it is a pretty left-handed jump shot.
18-9, and Isaiah's going to be whistled for steps. And it almost seems the way his mechanics are, Josh, Bishop seems like he fades away just a little bit. So with his height, it gives him just a little bit more of an arc that he needs to get the shot down.
I think you're exactly right. He's learned how to do that just because of his size, and his whole life, obviously, he's probably been one of the smaller guys growing up and on the team that he's found a way to score, and boy, can he score.
18-9, 6 minutes to go in the first half, and a blocking foul is going to be whistled on Hullinger as he tried to cut the baseline off. That's going to be the first foul whistled against the Railers here tonight. Lanphier to inbound on the baseline. It'll be Bishop. Dumped it in, tipped away, lost, stolen by the Railers. Bryson Kirby comes up with it, kicks it over to Aaron Hopp. Hopp up into the front court, but it's knocked away by McGee, and it'll trickle out of bounds. Railer basketball this year brought to you by the Eaton Corporation, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Friendship Manor. Hullinger to inbound on sideline. Nolan still looking. Gets it out to Hopp near the timeline. Watched by McGee. Back now to Bowers on the right wing. Railers trailing by 9. 18-9. Almost stolen away. Tipped away. Did Hopp tip it? Nope, he didn't. So, again, quick hands and... Boy, this is where you have to stress the fundamentals, and sometimes even the fundamentals aren't going to be enough. Meet your passes, good passes, and everything. You know, well, Coach said it Tuesday night. Our margin for error in the game Friday tonight is 0.
Yeah, you're right, and they're everywhere, and they're long. You know, they're not huge team. Of course, Bowles at 6'6", but man, are they long and lanky.
Isaiah goes strong, high off the glass, won't go down. But Bowles questioning the official's decision. Bowles, if that's on him, that's his second, 4th on the team. And Isaiah Bowers coming in at 9 points a contest. Isaiah will go back to the line. He'll be shooting 2. 5:18 to go. First one from Isaiah on the way. Spins out, no good.
Yeah, a lot of the offense, of course, so far by Bowers, as he's got 4 with Kirby with 3 and Hopp with 2. So Isaiah doing a good job of getting to the basket. Bowles with another foul, so that sends his to the bench. And Isaiah's got to step up here and knock down the last free throw anyway.
Isaiah missed them both. 18-9, we stay at that score. Railers trail by 9. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the first half. McGee, no look pass. Down to Derek King into the contest for Coach Blake Turner. The 12-1 number 5 team in the state in Class 3A. Williams looks to go baseline, kicks back out. Quick ball movement to Bishop, 4-3. Spun off, no good. Fight for the rebound. Everybody there, but it's King with the rebound. Tip try again, no. And now it's Bowers that comes out with it for the Railers.
Yeah, Bowers under there fighting Hullinger under there as well. And we're able to come up with that big rebound for the Railers. So we need a basket here, Jeff. 18-9, we're well within striking range here, but it's time to get a hoop.
Isles dribbling around, trying to get away from Jones. Now gets back out to Kirby to Hullinger. Railers trailing by 9. Trailed by as much as 11 at 15-4. Railers finally seem like they've worked into an offensive set here. Nolan's going to be called for steps. He was open at the top of the key, decided to drive down the lane, and you're not going to get many open looks. Nolan can hit a three. Is that one you take?
Yeah, I think so. You know, that, and again, you just get sped up by the speed of Lanphier. You get an open shot, and you don't think you're going to be open because they've guarded the three-point line very, very well. So that time Hollinger caught off guard. He was open and decided to go the hole but traveled first.
You know, and you always hear the talk about some of the athletes who are always really, really good in their sports, and they said, you know, when the action seems like it speeds up, to them that's when it felt like it slowed down and it got even easier.
Right, yeah, and then the good ones can do that, and probably a lot of Lions, you know, it seems like Bishop's kind of that way. He can play fast, but he can play slow as well.
Garrett slipped and fell, but was able to find its pass over to Bryson Kirby. His three in and out, no good. Rebound down to Lanphier, and the Lions look to run as Rose is back in for Coach Turner. Back out. Three is up, and that is good. The first points of the night for Corrington Jones.
You know, and Lanphier historically not great shooting teams, but this team can shoot, and they've got a number of different guys that can do it.
Back out to Garrett. Surprisingly, it almost sounds like role reversal. Lanphier has tried to make a move and had it stripped away. Kick back out to Bishop. Bishop goes up with the left-hand layup, and it's good. He has 8, and they've extended the lead to 23-9.
Yeah, I like the Lanphier, the way they sit down and play defense. They will guard you, and it looks like they enjoy doing it too.
23-9, Lanphier already with 5 made threes on the night. Kirby over to Garrett Isles. Back to Hop, flips it back to Garrett. Yeah, I think this is one of those games with Lanphier's quickness, Josh, is when you get the ball, if you're going to shoot, if you take a moment to think, it's too late.
Right, yeah, they can be on you. And the thing is, they can recover too. If you do get by them, they've got such good recovery speed. They do a good job of help side too.
Bryson, another three. That's up and good. Bryson's hit 2 tonight. 23-12, Railers cut it down to 11, 2:15 in a fast-paced first half here at Roy S. Anderson. Pretty much anytime Lanphier's in a game, I think you can easily say it's going to be fast-paced.
Yeah, I think they play quick, and that's the way they enjoy it.
Bishop, again, he misses. Kirby the rebound.
You know, Jeff, 23-12 here. The Railers can get another basket and maybe get a stop here before half. You know, if you're within striking distance under double digits, I think you're pretty happy with where you're at.
Get it over. Kirby, hot hand.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, he got it again. So, you know, Coach, he's going to hit him again. And let's get another stop here, Jeff, and see what the Railers can do. Timeout, Lanphier.
Timeout taken by Coach Blake Turner with 1:34 to go. It's just a 30. We will keep it here. Bryson Kirby's hit 2 in a row, and he's cut the Lanphier lead down to 8 at 23-15. We want to take time to remind you that Railer basketball is brought to you by Lincoln IGA, The Carpet House, and Rickham State Farm Insurance. Well, we saw Bryson hit from the right wing. He goes over to the left wing, and as you've talked about, Coach is very good at getting plays set and teammates finding him knowing he's hot.
Well, already I'm sure they've got one dialed up right now for the next possession. Whether it's called for Bryson or it's a decoy to Bryson and some sort of a slip screen. So they might run the same exact play, and you might see that screener slip it, and you have an easy layup.
So after the timeout by Lanphier, it's been cut to 8. Bishop works the dribble on the right side in front of the Railer bench. Now to McGee. McGee thought about trying a 3, but Railer defense did a good job closing out on him. 1:15 to go here in half number 1. Bishop, spin move on Kirby. Fadeaway, jumper, up and good. He's on the line.
You just can't guard that. Kirby was right on him. Could not have done anything different, and that's just one of those things where you tip your cap to the offensive guy.
Hop working against McGee. Nolan tries to get it high post, tipped away, and then stolen right back by Isaiah. Isaiah over to Bryson. Kenny hit another one on the way. Left it short. Rebound comes down to Lanphier. 40 seconds to go, 25-15. Josh, you talked about that 50-point mark. We're nearing halftime. Lanphier's right at 25, so it's right on that edge.
Yeah, and they've been hot too. It seems to be. I don't know how well they shoot the 3 all year long percentage-wise, but they've been pretty hot so far.
Down to 22 seconds. Bishop holds on the dribble at the timeline against Bowers. Work it across to Bishop, and he's going to be called for steps, and Bishop's looking at it. It looked different the way he caught it and tried to get his feet positioned. So now the Railers, another big moment. 15 seconds to go, down 10. Possession here. You start the third with the ball so you can make some in-rays.
Yeah. Well, and see if you can get it within single digits.
Down to 7. High post to Isaiah. Looking there. There it is to Hullinger off the glass, and he missed it. Rebound down to Lanphier with 1. Bishop fires it up. Will fall short. Well, they got exactly the look you talked about where the screener came back. Missed the layup. Halftime. Lanphier with the lead. It is Lanphier 25. Lincoln 15. We'll be back with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.